Hello, how are you? Here we go. What should I write? What can I say? How much can I tell you? How much I've missed you. The weather here has been as crap as it could be. Although it doesn't often matter much to me. For all the fun we'll have on the 31st of May, it might as well rain until September. I don't need sunny skies for the things we're going to do. 'Cause I stayed home to watch the rain fall on you. But as far as I'm concerned, each day's a rainy day. So it might as well rain until September. My friends look forward to their picnics at the ground. Yeah, everybody loves the summertime. But don't you know the cricket's coming round the bend? The summer isn't any friend of mine. Not at the moment, anyway. But it doesn't matter if the skies are grey. It's rain forever. It can't get really worse than you. I'm only living for the 31st of May, and then it might as well rain until September. Hello.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a promo for the charity game. Well done, K-Dog. Excellent effort.
That went along and it probably worked out, but hey ho.
A little bit crackly at times, a little bit crackly with it with the technology. I think that was your end for a change, not mine.
Probably. Yeah, almost
usual. But welcome, guys. It's been so long since we've seen you. We finished on the April Fool's Day with Scooby K-Dog and Woodsy Doo. If you remember rightly,
you're right.
To K-Dog there, but it's been really strange not to be with you and talking to you about certain things and having such amazing guests on. But it's 31st of May is the big day, the big game, the big prizes, the big up ourselves. Absolutely. 31st of May at, of course, well, it'd be silly not to have this at Oxford Downs Cricket Club in Stanlake, where the masked cricketers 11 or 14 or 16 will play the Lords Taverners 13, 14, 15, 16, whoever. But we hope...
It is a lake at the moment, isn't it? I think
it's a little bit of a lake, yeah. It needs a little bit of drying out, I have to say, before the 31st of May. And this week's weather forecast is pretty much Armageddon again. So, not great for cricket at the moment. Taking all our snorkels and flippers and so on and so forth to our games. Amazed I got a game of cricket in yesterday, 80 overs, unbelievable. In the quaint Bledlow village. No trains running around the outside of the ground, actually, which was a bit of a shame yesterday. That was the bit that was lacking for me at Bledlow village yesterday.
They probably thought you're full of hot air. They didn't need steam trains as well, to be fair.
I think that's probably quite right, K-Dog, to be fair. So, looking forward to, obviously, the 31st of May. We will come back now in the next fortnight to add certain things with little promos to say where you can get tickets. They will be free. How many we are actually able to go. We're setting ourselves our goals for 250 to start with. We hope we can go further than that after tomorrow's announcement, which I think we can, but we have to be a little bit mindful on car parking. We haven't got a field this year to park you in, so we are using a school and some other places, and also drives within Stanlake, which we thank or the local residents for that. So there's plenty of opportunities, plenty of parking available, but we've got to make sure that we've got the right numbers and we don't overload things. So, bear with us over the next certainly 10 days, where we'll keep coming back and giving you ideas of where you can get your tickets and what the day will actually provide. What I can tell you is the game will start at 1 o'clock. It will be a 30 over game as per last year. And I will say that beforehand, there will be a disability game or some drills with Oxfordshire disability players and our coach, of course, Richard Giles, which we thank him for. So that will be a spectacle in its own right. I'm looking forward to that and seeing our guys actually perform on the morning of the game. That will be absolutely special, I think. So with our favourite George Hiley and crew and Damon and others. So
George is here. Hi, George.
Yeah, hi. Haven't seen any of the comments. I must go on to the comments in a moment. But that's where we are with it at the moment. We wanted to come on and say, yeah, we're definitely doing it. It's the 31st of May. Obviously, we'll be looking to raise funds for the Lords Taverners. And at the moment, we're around about 3,300. Our target was 5,000 when we started this. So if we can reach that on the 31st, that would be amazing. And Kieran, I'm going to come over to you because I know we've got the auction and we've got a few thank yous as per normal.
We have, yeah, absolutely. We've got loads of people watching as well, which is great to see because we haven't been around since the 1st of April. So really good to see everybody. Hello. No fancy dress tonight, Matt, although a bit of fancy singing there. I thought I made that up as I went along. Did it show? I don't know if it showed or not.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Well, it might as well rain till September. It's been raining non-stop, hasn't it? So, so a couple of big thank yous, of course. We couldn't have done any of this over the last year and a bit without two key supporters, which is Paul Humphreys from Pop Activation. I'm doing this the other way around to test Darryl out today. So Paul Humphreys from Pop Activation, thank you very much. He provided the shirts for the charity game last year as well. There it is, and are you gonna come across and say hello? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get all the old things going. So massive thank you to Paul. We're looking forward to seeing you on the day. And looking forward to seeing lots of people on the day. And also, of course, Graham Woodward at Great Minds in Summertown in Oxford. He provided a prize every week throughout the series that we've done. Unbelievable guests that we've had on. The last one on April Fool's Day, Graham Gooch, couldn't really get much bigger. Really, we are blown away with how it went. From small acorns, and that's no disrespect to George and you, Darryl, doing your first one, dressed very smartly in a tuxedo. From very small acorns, how well it grew, and we're absolutely thrilled. We're well over £3,000. Obviously, it sort of tails off when we're not doing the lives, but the target for us, and we have set a realistic target from the charity day on the 31st. If we can get to £5,000, Woodsy's already doing his parachute jump. That's a given. He's going to be jumping into the arms of Jonathan Agnew. I think Aggers has said that if he does it at the airfield near him in Leicestershire, then Aggers will be there to present a cheque to us, which would be quite a nice thing to do. Woodsy is not getting away with not doing that. That was a given. But the charity game, we think it's realistic to get to £5,000, and obviously anything more than that is brilliant. I just said brilliant, Darryl. There you go. That's your catchphrase.
That's my catchphrase. You can't use that.
Sorry about that. So, but no, hopefully we'll get more than 5,000. We actually raised loads on the day last year, and fingers crossed with a bigger crowd. And hopefully nice weather, we'll improve on that and maybe go a little bit higher than 5,000. It's all for a great cause. The Lords Taverners, they support, among others, of course, Oxfordshire Disability Cricket, which is why Darryl sort of started this all in the first place, actually way back in sort of April last year. And 13 months later, 13 and a half months later, here we are, just on the cusp of a second charity game. And we do have, again, no spoilers. We might sort of drip feed a few in over the coming days, actually. It's not that long to go, is it? 2 weeks. But we do have some really big names that are going to be there again, possibly some Ashes winners. We had a fair few Ashes winners on the show over the last year. So possibly some Ashes winners. Probably not Merv Hughes, to be fair, because I don't think the government will let him in. at the moment with COVID going on, but I'm sure that Merv Hughes will be here in spirit because he was a great supporter of what we were doing, and I will no doubt ask Merv to at least watch from a distance on the live stream that we'll be running on the day, with hopefully the commentator Test Match Specials Dan Norcross potentially. There's the first name. So Norcas was without a doubt the longest episode that we did, over 2 hours.
I think it's still going.
I think he is still going. Yeah, I think he's still going. We switched him off, but he's still going. So yeah, we will be doing a full live stream, and courtesy of Oxford Downs and their pitch vision, not their pitch vision, apologies, their cameras that they set up all over the ground. And as you saw from last year, although the quality of cricket maybe wasn't brilliant, certainly from me, I think the quality of the broadcast was outstanding. And what a great game of cricket it was as well, Woodsy, wasn't it? You know, going into the last over, maybe a little bit construed, but man of the match, a certain Mr. Davey, having been hit for 1 million in his last over, actually hitting the winning runs. You couldn't have asked for better than that, could you?
No, actually not. Actually, probably a good point to mention that is the thanks to his dad Simon and his company providing the programs again, banners and so on and so forth. So we must give a lot of praise to Simon as well. And I apologise, I haven't got his logo to put up, but he has been an amazing supporter of the events and, you know, watching the program as well. So we thank you, Simon, very much for that. And I will try and sort that out actually in the future, because you have been a major contributory factor to the Masked Cricketer. So again, thank you. I don't think, Kieran, you did you mention Sport Shots? I don't know if you did.
No, I haven't yet, because I was going to leave that to you, because we are eternally grateful to them. But I think, Daryl, Sport Shots, you know, you were going to sort of mention how much they've supported us over the last the last 2 series really, with the articles that they've written, and an invite will be winging its way to Lorna and Andy to the game as our guests, and hopefully you'll be able to attend. And yeah, it'd be brilliant if you can. I just said brilliant again. Yeah, so Sport Shots, absolutely fantastic, and I can't believe that Wes let Norcross get a word in edgeways, to be honest, if Wes was interviewing Dan Norcross, because Wes talks for England like I do. So yeah. No, so thank you so much for Sport Shots. And yeah, Lorna and Andy, if you're watching either live or watching it back, then you are very, very welcome as our special guests on the day. I was also a bit remiss to not mention, and it was not planned, that we do still have the auction running for an opportunity to play in either the Lords Taverners or the Masked Cricketers side. We do have a bid. We have got a bid that's in. We've had a couple of bids, actually. We're up to £175 at the moment. We've only had bids to play for one of the 2 sides. So if anybody's watching that wants to play alongside some absolute legends of the game, and as I say, we will drip feed a few of those names in over the coming days, you can email Daryl directly to his email address, which he's going to pop up on the screen, darylwoodcricketcoaching@gmail.com. There you go. I do know it, Daryl. That's quite impressive, isn't it? So please do, if you want an opportunity to play in this game, and you'll be watched on by hopefully 500 people, a proper crowd, please do email Daryl your bid. We're at £175 at the moment. Thank you so much to all those that have made a bid. I'm just looking, actually, I'm counting them up as we speak. We've actually had 7 bids so far, not 2. So we've had 7 bids from 5 different people, and currently we're at £175. So that's going to go a long way towards getting us to our target. So thank you very much for all those bids. They will remain anonymous until the day, because it's only fair, and we will obviously give them a big thank you on the day as well, and probably get them on the tannoy, and you'll be commentated on by Mr. Norcross, which will be brilliant. So that's looking forward to that. Forecast is looking a bit dodgy this week, but there are sort of rumours that it might start improving. We need it to, because it's been pretty horrific so far, but hopefully the May Bank holiday will be fine and dandy, and we will look forward to welcoming you all there. And what a day it was last year, Darryl, wasn't it? We didn't expect it to be even as successful as it was, with the fact that we were in strict COVID times then, and it was a fantastic day, wasn't it?
Amazing day. It will live long in the memory, to be fair. And it was great, actually. After the game, and a lot of people had drifted away, I ended up over at the Shanks Pavilion, having a few bevies, and it was just to sort of, just go through the day and the highlights. It was just amazing. Everything went really well. We won't have pyrotechnics this year, but we will have a guard of honour with all the Oxfordshire disability cricketers doing that role for us, which will be brilliant. It's still going to be a spectacle. There will be food available. The bar will be open. So that will always be good. We obviously need to make sure that we've got enough room for the spectators, especially if we're going to go to 500. I'm not saying that we are. We're definitely going for 250 again, but the hope is that we can open it out to a few more, so everybody can enjoy the day. And I was just when you said that, actually, K-Dog, about people watching, there's very rarely in Oxfordshire you're going to get a crowd of 250 plus watching a game of cricket. I remember going back in the old days, the Whitney Swiss knockout, you used to get about 300 people watching that. That was always exciting. So
and that was good cricket as well. That was proper cricket.
Good cricket. There were some good cricketers on display, to be fair. So it is a spectacle. It's a really enjoyable experience, both for playing in and watching, I guess. And like I say, there'll be plenty of beverages and refreshments available. We're looking at a couple along the way. The one disappointing thing is Hoggy's not bringing his grill, but he's bringing himself. He is another name I am going to put out there for the Tavs. He is playing for the Lords Taverners. So there you go. First Ashes winner. So,
and if he's playing for the Taverners, he's going to be gunning for you after what you said to him about his batting average, Woodsy. So that's going to be quite an interesting little battle, that, I think. A couple of extra yards of pace will come in when he's bowling at you.
I'm actually quite looking forward to doing it the other way around. If I could get him out, I could say, bloody hell, what average? I hope he's watching.
I'm sure we'll tweet him later if he's not. So although there's no pyrotechnics, which obviously is predominantly down to the COVID and such like, obviously we will have the PA. We'll presumably have we will have the music. I'm sure Matt Bowden will be on the decks doing his music, and Wesley's actually commentating alongside Norkers. So if Norkers is watching, I look forward to you getting a word in, Dan, because Wes will steal the show. Sorry, Wes, I'm having to go at him again. I'm such a bully, aren't I, to Wes?
Well, you've taught him well, because obviously he talks to Britain, so he's learned it from the master of the long talking game. Let's put it that way. It'll be interesting to see. There are a few people that are unable to attend because of other sporting commitments, actually. And that's only to be expected at this time of year. But I do believe we'll still get a few names on the day. So there's a couple of names we've already given away for a little bit of a teaser for you for that 31st of May. It's not much more to say. We will come back, like I say, probably again during this week to drip feed another player or two to you, and also to give you more information. We are meeting as a group to make sure we know exactly what we're doing this Tuesday. So it will be after Tuesday for sure. And, we'll put everything together, and you'll be aware of everything that's going on as soon as we know ourselves. But looking forward to it. It will be a great day. What am I going to wear, Kieran? What am I going to wear? Am I going to be beg, borrowing, stealing another outfit? Am I going to use one that I've used before? Am I going to be the Scarecrow, George? I know it's one of your favourites.
I'm thinking that if you've upset Matthew Hull enough, you might want to come in a suit of armour, but that's just something. But
I've got the lid, haven't I? I've got the lid. I only need a shield, so it could be on that one. That could be on.
Wes has just asked if I'm looking forward to facing Simon Jones. We have got a message into Simon Jones, so fingers crossed. There was, of course, that challenge that was set. No, I'm not looking forward to that if he does arrive. But we have got a message in. We will obviously drip feed and let you know if who's likely to be attending. And just to say that when we do announce the numbers, which will be on Tuesday or probably on Wednesday, to be honest, after our little meeting, It will be a ticketed event again. We will be using Eventbrite, which worked fantastically last year. It just allows us to ensure that we can still track and trace, because that will still be a thing, even though social distancing is being eased. We will still need to track and trace. And the Eventbrite ticketing, not the hotline because it's online. The Eventline ticketing link will be sent to everybody via the YouTube, Facebook groups, and hopefully, as I say, and as Daryl says, we will have more than 250, and I'm sure we will this year. But really looking forward to it, Daryl.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I am going to say, and this is hand on heart, I'm obviously going. I haven't organised this yet because of COVID. It has been tricky to organise jumping out of a plane, to be fair, on me. But I will do it. But I do need a little bit of encouragement. So on the day, I will be asking for encouragement. I will be asking for more funds to come into the pot to give me that little bit of, back, push me out, give me some sort of help. It will really raise my spirits if we can get over that £5,000, and if we can do that. And also, I'm going to put this out there, our YouTube channel. We need subscribers to our YouTube channel. We need everybody to subscribe to that if they possibly can. So I'm just gonna put that down the bottom there. That's our channel. It's pretty straightforward. YouTube.com/C/The Masked Cricketer. Still don't know what the C stands for, Kieran. But please subscribe if you can, and obviously let's get that up so we can monetize the YouTube channel. So that will be another really good cause going to the Lords Taverners, which is what this is all about. And we keep saying it, but it is what it is. Please, go to our Just Giving page. It doesn't matter how small, how large, you can provide a donation. Anything will be greatly received and appreciated. So please do go to our Just Giving page, The Masked Cricketer, and donate if you can. That will be absolutely brilliant of you. Kieran, I don't think I've got too much.
Very popular person. Sorry, I was just saying, I'm not a very popular person, because everybody's suddenly saying they're going to put a lot more money in it if Simon Jones does attend and bowls at me. People don't like me very much, do they? It's a bit harsh, but yeah, if he does,
pounds coming out, yeah.
Yeah. It could be interesting. It could be interesting. Yeah, I think that you've hit the nail on the head with everything there, Woodsy. George has said incidentally, he said that he would definitely vote for the Scarecrow costume again, and George will also go around the ground waving his bucket at people. So please, if you're there, fill his bucket with your loose change on the day, because that actually raised a heck of a lot of money last year. The loose change collection. George did a grand job there, so thank you very much, George, and also Damon for doing that. That was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, Woodsy. It's going to be a cracker. It's going to be a cracker. And the reason, Woodsy, that you are plugging the YouTube channel is because I think we can announce this tonight. We did actually put a little question out last time whether you wanted us back for Series 4, and Daryl said they won't want us back again. We had a lot of positive feedback. Nobody said no, amazingly. So we will come back for Series 4. We need to start thinking about who our guests are going to be for Series 4. I don't think we can really raise the bar any higher, can we, really? So it's going to be a challenge. It'll be a challenge, but we will come back for Series 4, and I'm sure that we will get some massive names, and we will be on the phone to Mervyn, no doubt, asking him to get us some nice names to join us in the winter to see us through the miserable, horrible, rainy, cold winter. Oh, hold on, that's now, isn't it?
That's it now. Yeah, nothing's changed. I actually think, yeah, look out for Series 4. It's going to be even better, I think, than the previous 3 series. I'm putting it out there. There are going to be some great names, and I'm convinced it's going to be a wonderful series. It'll be slightly condensed. We're going to condense it a little bit. And come back for shorter series, so that we're not on your screens for too long and boring you for too long as well. And I haven't got a never-ending array of fancy dress costumes. So we obviously have got to, bring it down a tad as well. But
I'm sure Ryan Sidebottom's other half will help you with that. I'm sure.
Yeah, she hasn't yet. I have asked, but she hasn't come back as yet.
Put the challenge out there. Put
the challenge out there. Well, Kieran, is there anything out there? Normally, if I ask this question, if there's anything else to say, we've probably got another 10 minutes. But is there anything else you want to?
There is one more thing I would like to say. Yeah, and this is not related to the Masked Cricketer, but it's we had a chat yesterday with Colin Ryde at Hospital Radio Cherwell, and we are coming back for a regular Wednesday night show and a podcast, which is downloadable, which we're going to be calling Extra Cover, which is going to be hopefully replacing a lot of what's missing from the the lack of coverage in local media now with regards to cricket particularly, but actually throughout the year, and that'll be a Wednesday night. We're going to start on the 26th of May. It'll be at 9 o'clock live, and then it'll be available as a downloadable podcast. And in that show, we'll be talking about all the weekend's cricket that's just gone, from the home counties, the Cherwell, women's cricket, county cricket, special guests each week, and a club of the week we're going to have each week. And that'll be a different club. It won't be Oxford Downs every single week, I promise. It'll be a club of the week, and we will look to try and fill the significant void that's been left by the lack of sports coverage. There was a really good debate on Joe Cockcroft's page, Sports Memories Oxfordshire, just over the weekend. And basically, a lot of people are saying that they would welcome something different. So we're going to come with that. It will mean that you might have to put up with us a bit more. We put a little poll out on Sports Memories Oxfordshire yesterday, and overwhelmingly, people are saying yes, they would certainly download the podcast. And many people said they will listen live and call in. 2 people said they won't listen, but that's fine, because we're not expecting everybody it to be everybody's cup of tea. But if we can bring something different and something to sort of publicise what goes on across all the counties of the Cherwell League, then we will do so. And we're very, very happy to do that. All voluntary, of course, and it's something that we're looking forward to giving a go. And please support it. If you haven't seen Sports Memories Oxfordshire, it's a really good group. There's loads and loads of good stuff on there, lots of historic cuttings. I think I've even seen Darrell Woods in a couple of pictures from the 1930s or something. So even I've been on that once, which is amazing. So please have a look at that. Sports Memories Oxfordshire, which is Joe Cockcroft's page. It's a fantastic Facebook group to join. And I haven't got anything else to say. You'll be pleased to know.
I'm going to add, I'm really excited by that, getting together with Wesley as well, and 1 or 2 others. We can get some good guests on it. I think it will be an hourly show. It's taken us all days to come up with the name Extra Cover. Obviously, the extra cover that the papers can't give. See, we don't just throw this together.
Oh yes, we do.
There will also be, and I'm going to put this out there, there will also be probably a monthly pundits panel across the county championship and test match series as well. So we will saturate you again through the summer, but hopefully in a good and entertaining way. But really excited about the Wednesday night local scene, because I think that will have real legs, and I hope we can be entertaining you on that as well. So very, very excited. I think it will help the void that's left by the lack of paper presence for local sport, I think. Thank you, K-Dog, for joining us. Thank you for the rendition of whatever that was.
I just can't believe that you got 2,500 views dressing as a banana, and my Christmas song only got about 100. I was gutted. So I thought I'd try again.
You got to dress up, mate. That's basically what it is, I think.
I'm dressed as a Christmas tree. What more can I do?
Actually, Merv's quite right. He's just said an hourly show that will turn into 3 with K-Dog and Wesley asking the questions. Never a truer word spoken, but
we love you, Mervyn.
It's brilliant. Look, it's been great to be back on the screen with you. I tell you, technology, I was really struggling to get back onto StreamYard, and had to have codes and everything to bring out this promo tonight. And this was going to be 10 minutes, and typically with Woodsy and K-Dog, we've gone to half an hour. So it's what it is. We're trying to ram as much in as we possibly can, and that's what we do, isn't it, at the end of the day? So thanks for joining us, everybody. I hope you're all well, and hopefully all your cricket seasons have started well and continue to do so through the season once the weather perks up a bit. And like I say, we look forward to seeing you later in the week, where we can give you some more information about the 31st of May at Oxford Downs, the Masked Cricketers versus the Lords Taverners. Charity game extraordinaire. We look forward to seeing you later in the week. Goodbye for now, guys. Keep safe. Bye.
Bye.